Wait, am I on a tramway?
Goodness knows.
I think I am.
Haysham. We're in Haysham. Do we know what power station this is?
Well, maybe Haysham. It's Port of Haysham.
Oh, well done.
So
Gas field and support base industrial park.
Typical situation in which I've seen it on the maps beforehand and planned it, and then when we're here, forgotten all about it.
Yeah.
But it's the Port of Haysham.
Look at all those lorries.
Yeah. Well, they're the trailers, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've been just
Waiting for their load.
there for their, well, maybe not for their load, maybe they're loaded up, they're waiting for their tractor unit to come along.
Oh, I see.
Hook
Yeah.
up and take them away. Okay, well, it looks like I can go down here. Certainly it doesn't seem like I'm going there. Nothing's stopping me going down here. Well, it's an old port as well, isn't it? Look at these.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Yeah, well, we're on the coast, so it's got to be done.
Yeah.
Might have to turn round. Looks like we do.
That's it.
End of the road for us.
Right behind?
Yeah.
Still good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy?
Happy?
Posh car.
Oh yeah. What is it?
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin.
Managing directors.
Yeah. Oh, here comes a tractor unit ready to pick up his trailer.
Yeah.
Montgomery.
I'm guessing now, completely guessing, but I think it is a ferry port over to Ireland or the Isle of Man or both, and that these are waiting to go over or coming back from Ireland. They're possibly, given the sort of new EU arrangement with Ireland, they're possibly waiting in some sort of customs at the moment before they get cleared. Do you see what I mean? They're waiting for customs clearance before they can go on.
Haysham Power Station. Says you are leaving a nuclear license site. It looks like there's a castle up there.
Yes, county town. Lancaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of Warwick.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be War of the Roses stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so House of Lancaster, House of York.
I don't think it was the Yorks, I think it was the Stuarts. But I might be wrong.
That's obviously the old town and a cobbled street to our left.
Queen Victoria Memorial.
Oh yeah, on the left, that's an impressive looking building, isn't it? That. What that's all about. So we've had to come inland to cross a river that we don't know the name of. And now I get the feeling we've done that. It's heading us back out towards the coast.
We're looking over at Fleetwood. I'm not sure what this river is, but we're at the mouth of it, and we are at this place, which is Knott End on Sea, all the way out, and then we've got to go all the way back in again to get across this river to come round to resume the coast tour over in Fleetwood. Yeah, you can do it. Alright, on the left.
No, it's this way, it's this way.
Yeah, that was a river.
Yeah.
It's so confusing, like you say,
Blue
both
light.
being blue.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So this is, oh go on, you go.
I was going to say this is Fleetwood, and I'll just point the camera out over there. That's Knott End on Sea, which is where we were.
Oh yeah, it looks really close from here, doesn't
It
it?
looks really close. Fleetwood to Knott End ferry.
Yeah.
There we go. If the tide was in, we could get on the ferry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks very interesting here.
Yeah, Fleetwood.
Look at all the cables for the tram.
The trams. They obviously still function.
There, it's not a tram. Great to see one. Yeah, that looks lovely, doesn't it? That North Euston Hotel.
Yeah.
And there's another one of these towers here.
North
I've just seen one of
Hotel.
these towers elsewhere. Yes, you've got all these lovely terrace houses, and look at that there in front of us.
Oh yeah. I wonder what that's all about.
Got the tram that we're
Oh yeah, on
Right.
the tram ride, tram track.
We're on it. I'm not sure this feels right, but presumably
Hopefully one doesn't come round the
you're
corner.
supposed to avoid. No, one way, this way. There's the tram.
There's the tram.
Sharing the same lane as the tram was. What would happen if it came towards us, I do not know.
Wow. Yeah.
Tramway. Am I on a tramway?
Goodness knows.
I think I am. I got myself right mixed up there, haven't I? There's always that risk in there, I guess.
Oh, who knows where to go?
I avoided all the no
crazy.
entries and stuck with the one-way signs, thinking, well, that'll be all right. But I think I did end up going on the tramway.
What is that little metal? Oh, an old tram. Or,
No,
what
that's
is
an
it?
old toilet,
Oh,
probably.
is it?
Yeah. Probably an old Victorian gents.
Oh,
I've got to give way here, okay, Got a tramway there.
Oh, you did go down. Look, it says no entry. We just went down the no entry.
We didn't go down there.
Oh, did we?
No. This has got one way written on it. There's cars here.
Yeah, and they're facing in this direction.
Yeah, and it's one way. We're good. We're on the same road as the tram.
In this direction.
So presumably the tram can stop. It's one way, you see. One way. These cars are here. But we came through there. No, it is. You've just got to make sure you stay out
their way.
Yeah, you keep out of the way of the tram. Wow. Now, there's no left turn here. Or maybe there is. Doesn't say there's no left turn. But I really want to go back onto the seafront. And what's stopping
I think it is left. I don't think you can go right, basically.
And that's perhaps where I ended up going. I don't know. Anyway,
back on track.
Yeah, back on track.
A tram is essentially a bus that uses rails. This allows it to be powered by overhead cables. Fleetwood is the only town in Britain with trams running the full length of its main street, sharing the street with other road users. We are very unfamiliar with this, but thankfully we managed to avoid getting in the way. It's part of the Blackpool tramway. First opened in 1885, the line was extended to Fleetwood in 1888. It was the UK's first electric tram system and is the only surviving original practical tramway. Those in the know may be thinking, what about the Volks tramway in Brighton that opened 2 years earlier and also still operates today? The Volks is a small tourist line and is not a practical transport structure. Once upon a time, there were over 100 first-generation tramways like this all over Great Britain, and most of them were electric. Sadly, one by one, they started to close. The 1930s in particular were not kind to them, and by the 1960s they had all disappeared apart from this one. Since 2012, a fleet of modern trams have been used, but a heritage service using the traditional trams operates year-round on weekends and bank holidays. It is one of only a few tramways in the world to still use double-deck trams, which puts it on a par with exotic places such as Hong Kong and Alexandria in Egypt. In recent years, there has been a revival of trams in the UK, and there are now 9 second-generation tramways operating.
In the 1500s, Thomas Fleetwood, who was the controller of the Royal Mint, benefited from Henry VIII's crackdown on Catholics and acquired a manor house at Rossall, a small settlement that is now part of Fleetwood. 300 years later, Peter Hesketh, who married into the family, planned and built the modern town we see today and called it Fleetwood. Alas, the investment almost bankrupted him, and he had to sell a lot of the family land. All was not lost because by now the project was pretty much complete. It might not be Pimlico, but riding through, we could sense the aspirations of grand designs that has created the charming coastal town of today. Notable buildings include North Euston Hotel, Lower Lighthouse, Upper or Pharos Lighthouse, Fleetwood Market, Queen's Terrace, the Old Customs House, and the Mount Pavilion. Going into the 20th century, Fleetwood flourished as a fishing port, on a par with Grimsby and Hull. At its height, 9,000 people were employed in Fleetwood's fishing industry. In the 1930s, Fleetwood developed as a resort, encouraging visitors for whom the brashness of Blackpool was just too daunting. Today, the town's largest and most prominent single employer is Lofthouses of Fleetwood Limited, manufacturers of Fisherman's Friend. Originally developed by pharmacist James Lofthouse in 1865 to relieve various respiratory problems suffered by fishermen, these perennial cough pills are now well known throughout the world, especially in Japan of all places.
There's a swimming pool there, marine splash.
Yeah, lovely.
I think we've got the winter gardens perhaps there or something like that, and then on to the left, take a look on that left.
Oh wow, that's lovely.
Lots going on in there.
Yeah, there's your local Bobby.
Yeah.
To the sunny seaside town of Blackpool, and this is the tram route.
In the 1500s, Thomas Fleetwood, who was the controller of the... Don't do that! Right, go. You're going to have to stop it. I can't do it now. This will be a blooper. Right, go.